Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday morning. I'm fired up. Just finished my check-in with Robbie. Shout out Robbie if you're watching this. He has put me in a great mood for the day. Friday at 8:30 a.m. I just hit a new low weigh-in this morning. 79 kilos flat. If you've been following the journey, you'll know that I was struggling to get beneath 80 for the last 3 weeks. I got into the 79s this week and we nailed 79.00 this morning. And the best part of it all, Friday is carb load day, pre-run, so I get to eat more food today. We are winning, we are back. Clients are winning too. Robbie is down 12 pounds in 8 weeks. Now we're going into our final 4-week push of the 12-week block. And he's gonna smash that goal because he's just mentally there, locked in. He's built the discipline, he's got the daily habits, he's got the daily routine. He's seen enough reward to be dedicated to the system. And he's using the discipline system to smash his goals, so shout out Robbie. Other than that, today, as I said, carb load day, my favorite day of the week, so I'm gonna bring in a full day of eating, show you what I'm eating, why I'm doing this, how a carb load works, and also, yes, I'm carb loading because I have a long run, but at this stage of a cut, carb loading is really useful for, it's more so called carb cycling when it's not directly related to the run. But carb cycling, basically, I've been killing my metabolism the last few weeks with my deficit. So my weight has been struggling to get beneath this wall here. So once your metabolism's stuck, so carb load, you can raise this layer via increasing carbs for one day. And then the next day you shoot again down with the deficit and the deficit breaks through that wall finally because you've raised it slightly, it's a bit easier to break through. That's the logic behind the carb loading and the carb cycling. I'm more so using it for a proper use case of the long run, but as a byproduct, I'm benefiting from carb cycling every single week, which has been really useful. It means I hammer the deficit Monday to Thursday, Friday carb load, then hammer it again Saturday, Sunday, and the weight keeps ticking down. And that's what I'm going to show you today. And I'll also talk through managing your energy this late into a cut because that's something I've been struggling with this week, low on energy, etc. And I'm going to show you my day of eating. This morning I was down at Icebergs for a very brief swim, then I was in the sauna because it was a very stormy day. It is a very stormy day here in Bondi. Then I met Kane for a coffee, shout out Kane. And then I had my check-in with Robbie, and I've got another check-in with Adam later on, but most of my check-ins are bi-weekly, so this is my last hectic week. But we've got quite a stormy day in Bondi, which means I will be locked in here. Plan for the day is breakfast right now, chill out, do a bit of work. It's only 8:30 a.m. That's the beauty of waking up at 5 a.m. and work for the day, eat good food, big upper session tonight. Again, I'm dialing back the intensity of the weight, the load I'm putting on my body, but I am high intensity, get a sick pump, and then eat some good food and get some rest before the long run tomorrow. So we'll start off right now with some breakfast. 90 grams of oats, extra 10 grams because it's a carb loading day. Happy Friday, boys. Let's get after it. Here we go, man. One of my favorite meals of the day. 90 grams of oats, 10 grams of honey, cooked in water, and 200 grams of strawberries. Here's the macros. Here's the recipe if you want to make it. Absolutely delicious and very calorically beneficial to my diet because this is only about 400 calories and it starts me off for the day just right. It's one of my favorite meals. Gives me the carbs I need to make it until lunchtime, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to scran this and do some work. I'll catch up with you at lunchtime. It's not lunchtime yet, sadly, but I thought I'd give you a quick insight. I'm currently prepping my pumpkin for the weekend. So this means is I'll have pumpkin for lunch today, pumpkin for dinner tonight, pumpkin for lunch tomorrow, pumpkin for lunch on Sunday. And it's all cooked already. And this is obviously a very low calorie source of carbs. Potatoes are half the calories of pasta. Pumpkin are half the calories of potatoes. So leaning in on pumpkin the last few weeks of the cut has been a huge help. It's really been what helped me break through the barrier of my weight. I'm just showing you the fact that it doesn't need a lot of prep. This is just me with a bit of spare time on my Friday morning. 4 portions of pumpkin, takes me 20 minutes to prep, stick them in the oven for 30 minutes. You are winning. And this is what the finished product looks like. Holy shit, would you just look at that? So there's about 5 peppers chopped up there too, in amongst the pumpkin. It's a better look at it. So that's 4 meals worth of pumpkin cooked up within 30 minutes while I was working. Literally actively doing shit while I was in the oven. You're living life in a season, you make small sacrifices, windows of time where you dedicate yourself to prepping yourself for success. And that's all we can ask for, boys. 4 meters worth. I'm gonna go and do some shopping on my lunch. Come back, have this with some beef mince. Let's go. Here we go. Lunchtime. This has to be my new favorite meal of the cut, or in general, because I still be eating this even if I wasn't cutting. It is 400 grams of pumpkin cooked with some red pepper, coriander, delicious. Half a bowl of iceberg lettuce, and I'll top it up as I go. Half a pack of beef mince cooked with onion, lots of seasoning, peas, mushroom, and topped off with Nando's sweet chili jam, mustard, and light mayonnaise. Here's the recipe, here's the macros. You could be eating this today. Insane. If you want the full recipe book PDF, drop me a DM on Instagram, I'll send you it. I'm gonna eat this, and afterwards I want to chat to you about carb cycling and managing energy on a cut. Let's go. Good God almighty, lads. That was insane. So much flavour. I'm a happy boy. Carb load day, so I am a lot more happier these days, but that's what I want to talk about. Carb cycling when you're deep into a cut. This may be useful for you if you're dieting right now, if you're gonna plan on dieting coming into summer. There's 13 weeks until June. It's probably time you start getting in action if you want to get lean. If you want my help, give me a shout. If you're getting lean, you're going to be in a dieting phase for 8 to 12 weeks. The likelihood is, once you've already lost the first 4 or 5 kilos, you're probably going to hit a wall because you've been driving down your calories, you've been driving down your body weight, you've been driving down your metabolism. Your body doesn't quite have what the energy and the stuff it needs to break down more fat and get rid of more fat. This is where we bring in carb cycling. It's also useful if you're doing a bit of running training because you can mix it into your weeks and align it with your long runs to fuel those properly. And this is how it works. So realistically, your metabolism's here, you start dieting, you're cutting beneath it and chopping body fat off, right? As you keep going, you're just digging further, lowering your metabolism. Then eventually you lower your metabolism so much that it's hard to drop weight. So what we do with the carb cycle is we choose one day and we bump up the carbs. So usually I'd be on about 250 to 300. I'll go up to 400 grams of carbs and also a bit extra calories. So for example, I would be on 2,300 calories daily, 300 grams of carbs. On a certain day, we go up to 2,600 calories, 400 grams of carbs. What this does is that day just about brings my metabolism up a little bit, and then it gives my body what it needs. It fuels everything, it fuels the long run, it fills up my glycogen stores, it prepares my body to go into a fat burning phase again. And then the next day, calories come straight back down to 2,300, and you break beneath that wall you were hitting in the past, and your body weight comes down. Not only do you feel much better because you're gonna have a day full of carbs, full of energy, like me today, happy boy, but also you're protecting your weight loss for the journey you're in for the full 12 weeks, and you're enabling more fat loss. It literally just worked with me a few weeks ago. I was stuck at 80 kilos for 2 weeks, implemented a carb loading day on a Friday before my Saturday long run, bumped up the carbs. Yes, the weight will jump up the next day, but straight after that, cut down the deficit, and we were making new lows straight away. And back-to-back weeks now, I've hit new low weigh-ins. I just weighed in at 79 kilos flat this morning after being stuck at 80 for about 2 to 3 weeks. You heard me talk about being stuck, and now we've solved it. So that's carb cycling. Use it how you will. And if you want a bit of help working out your carbs, drop me a DM, I'll help you out. I also want to chat about managing hunger and feeling depleted when you get to this stage of the cut later on also. I'll see you then. Update, this melon tastes like shit, so I'm gonna have to eat my mango instead, which is not unfortunate, but a bit of a waste of all this melon. It does taste like way overripe, which is my mistake. Well, that's gonna be nice. There we go. That will do the job. I actually prefer mango, but melon is better for calories versus portion size. You get a lot more bang for your buck in the portion size of the same amount of calories, carbs in the melon. But it is what it is. I'm gonna enjoy this shit. I'll tell you that for nothing. Yes, man, here we go. The carb load continues. Honestly, this is the best thing ever. I'm literally still full from lunch and my coffee after lunch. I'd usually be so starving by this time of day. The rest, Monday through Thursday, I was so hungry this time of day. Like, I'd eat even more, man. Pre-workout snack, we've got 70 grams worth of oats with 25 grams jam just spread through it. So delicious. And then after I eat this, I'm gonna put on 1 slice of sourdough toast, add a bit of honey to that, which I will overlay here. And then I'll also have a scoop of Ghost Pump because I've had too much caffeine today, but I love some stimulant on a Friday. Story with Pump, it's unreal. And then I'm gonna go smash the gym. I'm gonna edit my session today because I'm gonna stop pushing heavy weight on Fridays because it's pretty long run. I really just need a sick pump and to stimulate the muscle because I don't want to get any niggles before my big long run tomorrow. I want to just get in and out, get a good session in, and also get a sick pump for the content. So I'm gonna watch some Sam Sulek here pre-workout, and I'll see you in the gym. Let's go. Living the dream, man. I'm not even hungry, but it's going down. What a beautiful life this is. We've got our soy sauce honey chicken, 500 grams of pumpkin, a little bit of iceberg lettuce, and a little bit of mustard. We've got to fuel that run tomorrow. I just wanted to quickly talk about getting hungry in a cut because I was actually fine for the first 4 weeks, and then the last 2 weeks the hunger hour started to hit. And unfortunately that's what has to be done. That is normal. When you're in a cut, you are depleting yourself of energy, you're putting yourself in an energy deficit, and that's going to lead to hunger. No matter how many rice cakes or anything, any hacks you have, you're going to have to be hungry to get lean. And my only tip for that is discipline, because realistically that's the only thing that can solve it, because hunger is just discomfort. The same way that going to the gym when you don't want to is discomfort, the same way that getting in an ice bath is discomfort, the same way that having a cold shower is discomfort, the same way that going for a run is discomfort. And your brain recognizes all those elements of discomfort the same way neurologically. So you can train yourself against hunger by doing a hard thing elsewhere. You get an ice bath every day for 5 days in a row, you're training your brain to act against resistance, realize that, oh shit, that wasn't that bad, and actually the benefits I received after doing it far exceed the pain I was going through the discomfort. And once you do enough hard things, you train your mind that way, and all hard things begin to get recognized the same way with your brain. You stop feeling that lump in your throat when you go to have a conversation with someone successful. You stop procrastinating when you go to make a hard decision. And when you get hungry, you don't go to the cupboard and get those bad snacks. Instead, you either sit in the pocket, resist it, or you go and snack on a fucking carrot. For me, that's it. I've just been sitting through the hunger. Other than that, I do have elements of snacks throughout my day. I try not to snack, but I have 300 grams of fruit. Pre-workout, I can bring that forward. I can split that and have a bit of it in the morning if I'm really hungry. And then if I really need to snack on something, I'll grab a carrot out of the fridge, peel it, and eat it. And that's just having the discipline. And ultimately it's led to me having no cravings throughout this cut. I am a fiend for chocolate, but I haven't had any chocolate. And I will not be having chocolate, and I do not even crave any chocolate or anything else at this stage. And that all links back to discipline. And that's why I've built the one-to-one discipline system. If you want my Discipline 101 PDF, full breakdown of what I've just talked through, drop me a DM, I'll send it over. Other than that, I'm gonna eat this meal. I'm not even hungry right now, but I am buzzing. And I'll catch you afterwards for my sourdough. My fucking goodness, man. Delicious. Oh, lads, this is it. Good morning, happy Saturday. Long run day, we made it here. One of my favourite days of the week because I get to eat this beforehand. 80 grams oats, honey, strawberries, banana, double shot or black coffee with honey, drill. Got 27k on the carbs, 8k warm up, 12k at marathon pace, which my plan is on a 4:30 pace, holy shit. And then we've got 7k cool down, if that adds up to 25. Holy shit. My pacer's injured, so I'm gonna have to rip it solo and hope for the best. So I'll listen to a podcast for the warm up, and then once I get going, I'll stick on some tunes and put the fucking head down and put the nail in the coffin. Let's see if we can hit the splits. Let's see if we can smash it. I'll check in with you on the run or afterwards. Which is Yes, lads, how are we? Run complete. Oh my goodness, we got it booked. Here's the workout, here's my splits. Honestly, I am well chuffed. Definitely didn't think that was on the cards. Well, I did. I knew I could do it. I just knew I need to have a good day, and I was by myself. My pacer pulled out, so I knew I just need a big effort. But that's been the video, man. Full day of eating yesterday, carb loading to fuel the run today, and I wanted to show you that it was a success. Now I'm going to cook up this insane beef, bacon, eggs and pumpkin. Turkey bacon was sold out, so that's fun. I'll insert a clip of what I ended up making because I'm about to fucking scram this. Holy shit. I just finished the run, grabbed the mango from the fridge, went straight to the beach and hit the mango with my bare hands yet again. And it was an insane experience. Honestly though, happy out. I've been worried about that run since I got to Sydney, and no, not since I got to Sydney. Since I got my marathon program in January, I knew that was the longest run I had to do before I left Sydney, and also it had that massive effort in it, which at the time I did not think I'd be doing. I thought I'd be doing like 450, but as you can see by my splits, we absolutely smashed it. Thank you so much for following along. Thank you for watching me carb load yesterday, and thank you for staying to see it be a full-on success today. Calories today will be a bit over. They'll probably be closer to 3k. But I have burnt 3,400 already today, and I've got 30,000 steps. So calories will go a bit over today, but I should still hopefully drop weight. They'll go over, but I'm not going crazy because the whole point of the carb load is to bump up my metabolism and then cut straight back underneath it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna stay controlled today. Had my oats, gonna have my mango, gonna have this meal, bit more melon, and then I'm going out for dinner tonight. But it's a very cut-friendly restaurant. It's actually quite a nice fancy spot. So, plan of action, and I thank you so much for watching. Next video will be a final week of the dial in Bondi because I leave this day next week. I'll be out of here. I'm excited for this final week. I'm excited to vlog it because I really enjoyed that week of the dial. I just uploaded the previous video. I think it probably works as a better format than the full day of eating. But other than that, some cool vlogs ahead, so subscribe. See you in the next one. Thank you, man.